welcome to today's Lunch Bites. My name is Corinthian and I am the youth director here at Lake Missionary Church. And I have a lovely guest with me today. This is my best friend Ashley. Hi! And today we're just kind of hanging out in Pokagon and having some God time and doing our devotions. And my devotions today, something really stuck out to me that I wanted to share with you. And the very first sentence it starts off with, it says, God uses every single trial, every single detour, every obstacle in our journey for our benefit, for our good. That's because what the enemy means for evil, God uses for our good. And they found that in Genesis 50:20. And how true is that? You know, so many times the enemy is trying to bring us down and attack us with things, but God turns it around for our good.
He sure does. You know, we go through things, specific things in life, you know, whether we go through a loss, whether we go through heartache, whether we go through things we don't understand, and we question why. And that's okay to do as humans. We do wonder why, because God can see the bigger picture and we can't. But God uses those things as a building blocks in our lives to show His glory and fulfill His purpose that He has in us.
Yeah, and, you know, I have experienced this so much within the past year. I, was struggling and going through difficult relationships, and I, lost my mom and had to pack up where I was living and move and sleep on a family member's couch, and I felt like everything was going wrong and crumbling around me, and I didn't understand why. But all of that led to where God has me now. I'm moving to Indiana, and I am doing things, with the youth group, and just God has a purpose for me, and He's opening doors for me and using me for His good. And all of that bad and all of that stuff that happened in my life brought me here, and God brought me here. And it's just amazing to sometimes step back and look at how His plans unfold, even the bad things that happen.
Yeah, it's like a track record. Once you see where God brings you through something, you see it at the next thing you go through, more and more trust is easier built, because you know God got you through the last thing. And if God can get you through this thing He got you through before, He can get you through the next thing and the next thing. And before you know it, you've built that trust and that relationship with Him through faith.
And through all of that, you're growing, He's strengthening you, He's teaching you things, and you're relying on Him more and more with every step that you take. God has a purpose and a plan for you, and sometimes it's hills and valleys.
Oh yeah.
Like ups and downs, but God uses every step to teach you and show you things, and it's amazing. Mm-hmm. So thanks for joining us today, and I hope you guys are able to join us Sunday morning for church, and if you're not, join us for Lake Live. We would love to see you guys there, and have a good rest of your day.